Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Let's talk about Black Ops 4.
Where are we going from here? Where do we go?
If you follow me on Twitter, link in the description, you will have seen me react to the Treyarch presentation of Black Ops 4 live as it's happening. And when that happened, when they showed off zombies, first of all, I was happy they showed off zombies and just how they're doing Call of Duty this year. No campaign, focus on the multiplayer and zombies. I'm really excited about that. But you would have seen somebody who was disappointed, cautious, and just kind of sad. Because Black Ops 4 seems to be Treyarch trying to start a new storyline. And really, I think that's one of the biggest things that we can talk about right now. A new storyline, and don't get it wrong, this is a new and different story. Craig Houston, their lead writer, said,
Black Ops 4 marks the beginning of a brand new storyline, separate and distinct from the Ether story, a new world with new characters and new enemies.
Black Ops 4 marks the beginning of a brand new storyline, separate and distinct from the Ether storyline, as in this is completely separate from the Jason Blundell dealing with the Ether and the different universes and 115 and all of that stuff. Completely separate. Now people have said, oh, it's going to be like Shadows of Evil, you know, and then Richtofen's going to pop in and take one of the items that we get from these new maps, but it's like, that's not how we would describe Shadows of Evil. Nobody would describe Shadows of Evil as a separate storyline. It's the same storyline, just a different piece, a different universe, a different time. So I was initially very disappointed about that. However, after the YouTubers were talking, after more information was released, I'm really happy that I did have time to kind of wait and not get my initial reactions for this video, because apparently we are getting two storylines. We are getting the original Ether, Primus, Victus, and Ultimus storyline, which is, in my opinion, one of my favorite storylines, one of my favorite things about Treyarch Zombies. And this does kind of go in a rabbit hole. People think we're getting 2 maps per DLC pack, like 2 zombie maps per DLC pack, which would be freaking amazing. One of the new story, one of the old story. I think that would be absolutely fantastic, because really the main reason I was disappointed in Zombies was the new storyline. We all fell in love, and the past 10 years has just been developing this storyline, been with these characters, putting things together, solving ciphers, and trying to put this random piece with this random piece and make it make sense. And that's just so fun, interesting, and exciting. And I love the universe. I love the universes that they've created. I love the lore behind the Ether storyline. It's just absolutely perfect. It's mystical, it's magical, it's mysterious. I just love it. And seeing the first 2 maps they presented were just abandoning that, I was really severely disappointed. But if we do get a continuation of this storyline, if we figure out and try to solve it and try to have a good resolution to this storyline, that would be, in my opinion, even better. Maybe not a resolution in this game, but maybe the next game, or, you know, whatever. I really like the idea of 2 storylines now. And which kind of gave me a positive outlook on the new storyline. I guess I never really disliked the new storyline. I'm not against a new storyline. I'm not against new characters and new MacGuffins for zombies to work. But I just fell in love so much with the old storyline that I was disappointed that we weren't going to continue that. But that does transition us into the new storyline and what I think about that. And I actually am really excited for this, because when you think about the other zombies games that we've gotten, you know, Infinite Warfare Zombies and World War II Zombies, you look at Infinite Warfare Zombies and the characters are...
This is MC Bust Your Ass coming at you. Welcome to the dork side.
We'll say flat to be positive here. They're pretty flat. They're not really deep. They're not really complex. There's no emotion behind them. They really just have a coat of paint on them for whichever. And the zombies mode in general in Infinite Warfare Zombies were just whatever theme that map was at the time. You know, if it was 90s, it was 90s. Horror, you know, it was horror. The 80s, zombies in Spaceland. Then you got Attack of the Radioactive Thing in the 50s, you know. There was just, it was so thematic and it was so cliche. And that goes the same with World War II zombies. When you think Nazi zombies, you think of something like what World War II presents you. Now, that's not a bad thing. Neither of those two things are a bad thing. But for Treyarch to come out with this mode and to not really tie themselves down with a theme, not to tie their hands behind their back saying, this is the theme we're going with, it's actually really exciting. When you look at Treyarch's new lineup of characters, there really isn't any stereotypes that come to mind. When you look at the maps that we're playing on, yes, they have theme, they have atmosphere, but they're not tied to it. They're not bound by it, you know. Nazi Zombies is limited. You know, Infinite Warfare Zombies was limited because it was like a fun Saturday morning cartoon. Treyarch Zombies, this new storyline, is going to be unlimited. We can go anywhere. We can do anything. We're going to fight on the Titanic. We're going to go fight in ancient Rome, ancient Greece, in this Colosseum. It looks interesting, and I am more excited for the alchemy side of this because it just opens up so many possibilities. And I think gobblegums are coming back, at least in some form or fashion. I think that's been confirmed, and I just love that. I'm just excited for this new thing. If we have a continuation of the old storyline and if we fall in love with this new storyline, this is going to be the best year for zombies ever. So let's talk specifics here. Let's talk about 9. This was the first map they showed off, and at first, if you follow me on Twitter, link in the description, you would have seen that I said this was going to be like the Giant. This is going to be like the Nuketown. This is going to be the small bonus map that you can play if you just want to hop in and kill some zombies. I still kind of think that. I still have a hint that it is what it is. Some zombies YouTuber said that, the developer said that there's so much more to the Colosseum, so we'll see. But what made me think that was because Jason Blundell said they have this vast array of customization options, and I wish I could show you. I might take a picture of it and show you guys, because there's a picture. I have cards for like ideas for videos to make, and one of them I made like months ago saying what I want in Black Ops 4, and it's fully customized zombies modes, sort of like we had in Black Ops 2, but just fully fledged out. You know, what round you start on, how many points you have, what guns you have, are they pack-a-punch, double pack-a-punch, what perks you have, power, boss zombies, are they on or off, zombie speed, zombie health, you know, just zombie custom games is a really good idea. And I freaking love that they're bringing it into Black Ops 4. And that's what I thought the Colosseum map was going to be. I thought the Colosseum map was going to be your custom map. I thought it was going to be your custom zombies for that. And I still kind of think that, but I don't know. We'll see as we get more information throughout the year exactly what these maps entail. Voyage of Despair is the map on the Titanic, and that's the map that I think is going to be the most sort of zombie-esque. We don't know much about gameplay, if it's going to be similar to. We did see a mystery box and what looked to be either like a gobblegum machine or a perk machine kind of appear when that thing went off that created all the zombies, and I'm glad they still sound like Treyarch zombies. That's really important to me. I think Treyarch has the best sound design in zombies over World War II and Infinite Warfare zombies, which is weird because they have inferior sound design in multiplayer. That's weird. But yeah, there's not much to say. It's on the Titanic. It's cool. I think the characters are going to be interesting because none of them really seem cliche, except for maybe the girl, but that might just be a little sexist. I don't know. But I'm overall excited for the new storyline. But I am at ease because we do have the old storyline. Speaking of the old storyline, I still get goosebumps when I watch that Blood of the Dead trailer.
Where are we going?
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting because I don't think this is going to be just a one-to-one remake of Mob of the Dead. I think that's been confirmed that it's not. And I think I like that. I think I really like that because Mob of the Dead, you had Afterlife. You had Afterlife. You had to go up through these things. And granted, they could really pull a fast one on us and they could say, hey, now you're premise characters, now you're cursed. And they throw in beast mode. And now every little barrier that you could float through Afterlife was a beast mode door that you had to smash open. Each electrical thing was just an electrical thing you electrified with beast mode. That would be the only way for me to see them doing a one-to-one remake of Mob of the Dead. But apparently they're expanding the map. I want to say, I think I read that somewhere. I think COD Zombies HQ made a post on Reddit with a bunch of little tiny details, like the Pack-a-Punch being, or the mystery box being fully customizable in those customization options. But in one of those things, they said Mob of the Dead, as it was intended to be, is kind of what we're getting with Blood of the Dead. But either way, it's just going to be amazing to play a remastered version of Mob of the Dead. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. I'm sure it'll just be like 1 or 2 extra routes or something. I don't know, maybe a whole new area to train in or whatnot, or a whole new Easter egg. We can even speculate about that. And that's like a storyline thing. What are they doing there? That's a good thing to talk about. The blood vials are full on Richtofen's chest. Is this in between Zetsubo and Revelations? This is kind of the big debate going on right now. I think it could be. I think that could be the most logical explanation. Oh, we're here. We're gonna complete the Easter egg and get the blood vials. Instead of going to the Golden Gate Bridge, on the roof, we're gonna go underground, and the 4 chairs are gonna be the 4 Victus characters. We're gonna get the blood vials and the Easter egg, something like that. I don't know. It could be something. And this, mind you, we're just assuming it's after Zetsubo and before Revelations. This could be just a completely new and different part of the tale that we don't know about. Remember when the Giant came out? The Giant still doesn't make sense to like most of the zombies community right now in terms of story and what they're doing there and why they're doing what they're doing. It's just ridiculous. So the fact that we're going to have a full map and Easter egg in Blood of the Dead, our premise characters in Alcatraz, it's just a dream come true. I'm going to try to make this year my year for zombies. I'm primarily going to focus Black Ops 4 completely on zombies. I'm not a big fan of the multiplayer, and well, there is no campaign, so I'm really going to try to create as quality content as I possibly can in my new apartment for you beautiful people with zombies. Zombies 101, Treyarch Zombies. I'm freaking excited, and I hope you guys are too. I was disappointed at first, but now I honestly can't wait. We have 2 more DLCs in World War II. I don't even want to play, but I've got some more surprises for you guys as the days go by. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel for that. I apologize for the inconsistencies. There's 0 recording time at my house right now. I'm just recording this with the 10 minutes I have alone. But anyway, that's all I have time for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning. I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.